Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly, and in this weekly we are going to paint this parrot. We are going to do the classical red parrot, a quite common one, and we are going to start applying flesh stirrers contours paint. Okay, flesh stirrers flesh and flesh stirrer red, sorry, and we are going to apply a layer of this all over the feathers. Later on we are going to apply the other colors that we would like to have, okay? But we start with that. It's quite a dark red. Apply it smoothly all over the parrot, and then over this we are going to do as freehand the other colors that the parrot will have. So I'm doing that, as you can see, quite fast. The parrot was primed with glacier, so I'm going to apply this all over the parrot. And when it has dried, I'm back for the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Overland Sunset. I'm going to do the yellow on the wing feathers. Okay, so what we are going to do, the Overland Sunset is quite, I'm using Overland Sunset because I have a very nice coverage over the any color, and we can do a nice yellow with that. Okay, so we are going to do that. I'm going to mark here where I go, and then I will go. You can go over the second layer of feathers. Okay, it's not only linked just to the front, to the back feathers, so you can do it like that. Try to go thin, you don't want to clog any detail. We do like that. Then what you do is you check, you pick the mark that you put here, I will go there, here, and I will do the same. Then I go like that. And we are going to do the same here. Okay. And like that, we do the yellow on the two wings, and I'm back. Okay, next I'm going to use glacier on the area of the eyes. Take some. I will put some on my palette. Not too much. And I'm going to paint the area around the eye. Okay. Next, I'm going to use a green color. I think I will use this one, Waterstone, and we are going to apply will sit down. I'm looking just for a small space for that. And I will do something like that. I don't need to paint everything, just this line here. And we mark and we do the same on the bottom. I try to thin it down so I don't have super strong green at the end. I just want to give a little bit of green tint. Okay, and I will do the same on the other wing and on the tail. Okay, so I'm doing that and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next I'm going to use Calendar Sky. We're going to do the blue. Okay, so we do that and then leaves very little green like that. Just to thin. But you want to go solid with this one. Okay, we do the same here. I do the same on the tail. Okay, I do the blue and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next I'm going to use Flash Git Yellow and we're going to do the yellow, right? On top of the yellow, I mean, to make the yellow brighter, more intense. We're going to do like that. And we're going to go a little bit on top of the green. And we will do here as well and all the other parts. So I'm doing that and I'm back for the next step. Okay. Next step, I'm going to use Flake One Flash and we're going to do the beak of the parrot. Put a little bit of Flash One Flash. Some water to make it thinner. And do this. Okay, something like that. What about this? Okay. Next, I'm going to use black. Okay. And with black, I'm going to do this. Like that. I will do the same on the other side. Because I will put some more black, which seems like I have here, I have dried a little bit. Okay. With the black. Something like that. Okay. We are going to do the eye. Here. Here and there that I went a little bit off. I'm using grease here again. And just clean. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to use wildwood, sorry. Not zygon, I want to use wildwood. It is wildwood, and we are going to do the claws and the legs. And then we will wet this device, okay? So I'm doing this, you can see I want to give, and I'm back for the next step. But here again, not too much mystery, you just apply wildwood to have the claws and legs painted. Okay, so I'm doing that and I'm back. So while the wildwood is drying, and in order to give some shading, I'm going to use Casandora yellow on the yellow. I don't want to put too much because I want to keep the feathers, I don't want to go to orange. Okay, so I want to not to put too much. But you can see that it's winning a lot of depth. Okay. Don't be too concerned if you go on top of the red, because they will not cover red. That's the advantage of doing in this order. Okay, I think like that should be good enough. And I will use, here I have a dot. I think at the end I will use the Wackenhof Nike shade to put it on the blue. Wait, I thought it's not mixing with the Casandora yellow. That's all. Okay. It's quite a dark blue. So now we will edit everything that I did for the cast under the yellow. So I will apply. I will know whether this device. I will do any correction that is needed, and I'm back for the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Mephiston Red, and I'm going to highlight the red feathers one by one. Okay, so we are going to go like that. Okay. As well, the quest I will leave it as well red this moment. You can also try to do dry brushing, but be careful not to go into the yellow part. Okay. Into the blue part. So I'm going to do that. I'm back. For the next step. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Flash Git Yellow, the same base color we use on the yellow, and we are going as well to highlight a little bit the feathers, okay? So we are going to apply it like that. Okay. So to improve the definition, and here, I don't think dry brush is a good idea here, because most likely you will go on the red and on the blue, and I want to avoid that. At least I'm not that precise when I'm doing dry brushing. Okay. So I will do this on the yellow. And I'm back for the next step. Okay, and at the end, the last step, I'm going to use light blue. No, I'm going to use Temple Guard blue. Okay, and we're going to do. I'm not using Temple Guard blue. I will use a slightly darker blue. I will use Cargar blue, and we are going to highlight the blue feathers with that. Okay, for a moment, because it's quite in bad shape, my Cargar blue. Here we have the Cargar blue ready, and we are going to do the same that we have done in the yellow. So we just do like that. Okay, we do very small strokes that are perpendicular to the edge. A little bit more, but it's a little bit too thick. This color is quite. I'm going to put it in the other position. What we do is we take a little bit and we do like that for all the feathers. Okay. Something like that. So I will do all the feathers like that, and I'm back. Okay, this is how it's looking like right now. Okay, and just last step, I'm going to, well, a couple of steps more. I'm going to apply Agath Air Shade on the beak. Especially inside. You don't want to put too much on the flat areas, you want it to keep it more or less whitish, just like that. And then we are going to use Vein Blade Brown to do a little bit of highlights. This is, of course, is a special Parrot because it's from Age of Sigmar Warhammer Underworlds. So this Parrot have claws in the wings, so we're going to use a little bit of Vein Blade Brown just to give a very soft highlight. It's quite a small claw. Meaning these things. Okay, and we'll do the same on the legs. Okay, that's all. So here we have the Parrot painted. So this is how it looks like. I'm quite happy how with the look. I think this Guacamayo Parrot, it's quite interesting. So I enjoyed quite painting this one. I hope you have enjoyed as well. Please let me know what do you think. Give a like if you have liked this video, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.